Hello my followers to the world of sommelier. This is your guide, Corkbreaker. Tonight we are back in Spain. The last video about this country and its wine was around 8 months ago. And this time I will talk about Vinos de Pago, which is a completely new topic for me. Well, yes, I knew that it is an appellation for the wineries who are different compared to the area.
But that's all.
Okay, so Vinos de Pago were introduced in 2003 to cover individual wine producing estates whose wines fell outside the existing DO system but were of the same high quality. Now there are 17 of the estates placed in the regions not typically associated with top quality wines such as Castilla-La Mancha, Navarra and Hotel Requena. To become a Pago winery has to meet few requirements. They must be small. According to the law, the area covered by the Vino de Pago title must not be equal to or larger than any parish in its region. Then it has to be special, but it means, according to the law, unique characteristics in both its soil and microclimate, distinguishing and differentiating it from surrounding sites, and whose vineyards produce wines with distinctive and singular qualities.
And lastly,
the wines must be grown, vinified and bottled on the estate. Great thing about this classification is that it is almost entirely unrestricted and the winemakers can be unique and use whatever grapes they want and the styles they think best represent the area. But always there are positive and negative aspects. The same as Bordeaux 1855 Grand Cru classification, not all estates stayed on the same level of quality through those almost 20 years. But the positive aspect is that if not this classification, probably nobody would dare to spend the same amount of money for the bottle from the region famous for the Don Quixote and saffron compared to the Rioja or Ribera del Duero.
so
First one, there will be more in the future, is Pago de Arinzano. The land was established back in 1055 by Sancho Fortuñones as a gift from King Garcia de Nájera due to his support in local wars. After that, it was passed to the few other noblemen who improved the property by building fortification to protect it in the 16th century, built La Casona building in 18th century, and lastly built a small church in 19th century dedicated to the patron of vintners, San Martin de Tours. As a winery, it was founded only in 1988 and finally in 2015 SPA Group bought it. 355 hectare winery, of which 128 is dedicated to the Pago wines, is situated in Navarra Valley, surrounded by Pyrenean foothills and is freshened up by the Ega River. Slow grape maturation is guaranteed by close proximity to the Atlantic Ocean, Urbasa and Andia mountains, and the strong wind from the Cantabrian Sea called Cierzo, which clears humidity and regulates the temperatures. They mainly grow Tempranillo and Merlot reds and Chardonnay for whites. Winery has an awesome wine cellar built by famous architect Rafael Moneo, one of the most impressive gates, and if you fall in love with the estate, they can also host your wedding there. I'm lucky to try two of their wines. Gran Vino Chardonnay 2010 is aged 11 months in the French oak, 50% new and 50% second year, and La Casona 2010, which is 75% Tempranillo and 25% Merlot, and is aged 14 months in French oak, 40% new and 60% second year. Let's taste them. Starting with Chardonnay, it has intense lemon color in the nose, medium intensity aromas of ripe lemon, ripe peach, brioche, butter and whipped cream. Mouth has medium acidity, medium alcohol and dry aftertaste. On the palate, fresh, ripe stone fruits.
Excuse me. You're eating my peach.
And the red one has medium intensity cherry color in the nose, medium intensity aromas of ripe cherries, cranberries, plums, cassis, blackberries and chocolate. Mouth has medium plus acidity, medium plus alcohol and soft mature tannins. On the palate, wood, chocolate and blackberries. First impressions? Well, perfect examples of complex, solid and long aging wines. Personally, I am more impressed by Chardonnay. I do not know if that was a goal, but it really tricks me to think that I am drinking an oaky Burgundian white wine. But both wines definitely need to be decanted a few hours before even getting close to the glass. Guys, let me know in the comments if you ever tried Pago wines. Don't forget to like and follow. Salud!
Soy un hombre muy honrado.